Alright, just tested the audio from the first part, and I realized, wow, was I loud. Hopefully, this does calm it down a little bit. I am using a different encoding method, and hopefully I'm not blaring through your speakers anymore. Also, there was a little bit of the sound compression that I noticed as well. Once again, that has to do with the fact that I'm using a little bit of an on-the-fly compression method as opposed to the straight-up compression method, or the more dedicated high quality compression method that I normally do for my casts. Oh. Alright, so I have yet to find a legendary today. And I guess this is a quest for my first legendary in 104. I do have 300% magic find. I know some people out there have like 400% magic find and are able to get 2 legendaries per run. I am still trying to get there, and we'll see what the result will be. Whoa! Someone teleporting behind me. That's not fair. A little bit of cute color commentary as I try and blow my way through Diablo. Now, well, I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place, really. Okay, now, so far, I think I've gone over a little bit on... Did I get anything good? Nope. I think I've gone over damage, I've gone over armor. I haven't really gone over damage. Now, damage is once again very similar to armor in that if you invest very heavily into one stat, starting to get more out of that stat doesn't really help your DPS nearly as much as perhaps investing in another stat. Now, here's an example. If you have 1800 in intelligence or 1800 on your primary stat, then going from 1800 to 1900 is not going to be as big of a difference as, say, getting something that has critical chance. If you had 0 critical chance or 5% critical chance, actually going up to, say, 10% critical chance. And the reason behind that is it's just really diminishing returns. I know a lot of people have worked very hard on calculators to really help simplify things, and you can use that in order to look at items and determine what is better for you to buy. That I'm really sure that that's how a lot of the players out there, the players that have really, really high DPS, I'm talking about like 100,000, 120,000 or more, they either understand the math a little bit better so they know how to shop, or they actually use the calculations. As opposed to actually using the calculators, I'm doing it more as a play by ear in terms of trying to figure out which stats are helping me the most. My critical hit chance I know is currently below 7 or around 18%, which is way too low. If you want to have decent critical hit or decent damage, you need to get that number up into, I would say, around the 30% range. From 30 to 40%, unless you're trying to use some sort of critical mass build or something that really procs off of criticals, there isn't as big of a need. But then again, to each their own. There are multiple playstyles. There, down over here. Alright, so yeah, so gonna clear that out. Wow, it really feels like... maybe I need to turn on the fan, is my... Oh yeah, my little hot box is getting a little bit warm. Poor airflow for my computer. I normally have a fan going to exhaust the heat out. A separate fan. Alright, additional sound equipment. Alright, so just taking a look around, where was I at? Oh, damage, right? Is there a replenishment chest down here? Nope, no replenishment chest. So damage is based upon those couple of stats. The general rule of thumb that I'm trying to go for is around 30%, 30% critical hit chance, about 250 to 300% critical damage. I would say weapon speed or weapon damage as high as you can get it. 1200 is very, very good. And that's really what I would be looking, or what I'm looking around and trying to find a balance there. And I know it's really hard to find that balance. And where are all the uniques? There you go. Or where are all the elites? There. Okay, so am I going to be able to finish it off before... Oh, Jailard. Okay. Oh, come on. Come on. I want to find something with my fortune. Oh, good gosh. Don't kill me. Okay. So, oh, I didn't get that. I didn't get it before the, what's it called, kill. Before my misfortune, or my fortune shrine wore off. I could have got a better roll. All right. Oh, for those of you guys who don't know about how Magic Find works, I guess this is actually a good time to explain Magic Find, isn't it? Magic Find is one of those stats where not only does it affect how your likelihood of getting a magical item, it also affects the quality of that magical item. When I say, too many guys, and I ran back through the molten field. All right. Now it also affects the quality of that item. Now I've gotten into discussions, I've gotten into debates and arguments on whether or not it really affects it. And the long story is, yes, it does affect it. Oh yeah, they don't regenerate hit points. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay, so one of the changes that they made is that elites no longer regenerate hit points when you leave them alone. So that is I was just like, oh, I gotta face these guys again. That was a big sigh of relief, not having to face a horde after dealing a whole bunch of damage to a lot of them, and not having to face on the full fury of the horde again. Who wants to face the full fury of the horde? All right. How Magic Find works is it increases the likelihood of any type of drop that you are going to receive. Now, say something is going to drop a magical item. Like there's a specific chance that a magical item is going to drop. The first thing it does is it rolls to see if you are going to if it's going to drop a legendary item. And if you have, say, a 1% chance, perhaps I'm sure it's much, much lower. Say you have like a 0.25% chance for it to drop. With 400% Magic Find, you now have a 1% chance for that item to drop. If you don't hit that roll, it then says, okay, well, am I going to drop a rare 6 affixes or rare item? And it rolls, and it says, okay, you know what? I normally have a 1% chance to drop that. How about what are the chances now? And then it rolls again. And but instead of 1% this time, it actually rolls it at 4%, and it goes down the line, trying to see what your magical items are. Now, one of the things that people said was like, well, if I just kill 4 guys, isn't it the same thing as 400%? And that is not the case. Those of you guys who are math guys out there will know that if you have a 1% chance of doing something, or you have and you do it 4 times, or you have a 4% chance of doing something and you only roll it once, your probability of getting the 4% is actually higher. There's a lot of there's some simple calculations, but I can't do it on the fly. Short reign? Oh, Skeleton King in under 20 seconds? Okay. Alright, so I guess he's trying... Ooh, yay! I get... Okay, it's gonna be another unique guy here in just a second. Is it a unique guy, or is it just a keyword guy? I forget. I forget if it was actually... Oh, that's right. It's just this guy. It's not actually worth it. Uh, Alright, well, I'll quickly take him out. He had a... Oh, okay, cool. He still dropped Archon Greaves, which is a 39... or 63, excuse me. 63 boots, so let's see if that was actually worth it for me. Ta-da! Nope. So that is the reason why Magic Find is important. If you just take a look at the numbers and compare, it's much more important to have high Magic Find than a lot of people could agree to. Now, I'll be honest with you, it took a lot of time and it took a lot of patience for me to learn how to fight with Magic Find. My Magic Find gear originally cost me less than, I would say less than 2 million. It was really easy to get, and I just ran Act 1 until Act 1 became easy, and then I started running now I'm running Act 2, and Act 2 is starting to get easier, but I still know that I still have quite a ways to go before I can really cruise into Act 3. I have beaten the game. I have beaten Diablo on Inferno. I used a critical mass build that has recently been nerfed with Energy Twister, dropping the proc coefficient. I think I had somewhere around a... Okay, let's look for a goblin as well. The more times you play this, the more you realize that goblins will spawn in certain spots. Sometimes a goblin spawns right here. Sometimes a goblin spawns just a little bit up over here as well, so that's what I'm looking for, as there's been plenty of times where my Templar has run off to attack a goblin and then killed me because he also goes in and takes and like attracts a lot more attention than he can really take on. Okay, and Kane's lost satchel. What is this about? He's lost so many backpack, it's not even funny. Now up into here, doing this run, it's pretty easy. There's on average, there's usually there's always at least one elite in this area right here. Before you go up the next set of stairs, there is never another unique in the next section. So this is where you start to be like, okay, let me be efficient with my time. I know these cage prisoners don't really need my help, but then again, who wants to see prisoners caged? Alright, so let's go ahead and clear out these guys. Okay, it looks like there's only going to be one unique here. There's normally one unique... Oh, there we go. Oh, two at the same time. Wow! What is with this? And, of course, I hit a wall. Okay, so... war... Oh, okay, so... Okay. Okay, let's see how much damage I can do. And, oh, another wall there. Yeah. Yeah, stand in the pool, stand in the pool, stand in the pool, stand in the pool. No, don't get desecrated. Oh, gosh, Jailard. Desecrated, Jailard. Run away, run. Oh, life on hit. Thank you, life on hit. Okay, getting a little bit more damage. Okay. How many more guys are there? Oh. Okay. Razor spikes. Okay. Ranger bow. Come on, orange. No! Okay. I am getting a lot more items this time around, though, since I do have more magic find than the previous trip. So let's go ahead and identify and have some fun. Okay. That's gonna be a waste. 278. 61. Can I actually roll high? 563. So much intelligence for a demon hunter. Strength, vitality. Needs more strength to be any good. Razor spikes. Does it drop anything good? Intelligence, strength, reduced damage. Yeah, this is the other way you can have damage reduction. A flat out damage reduction from melee or ranged. Intelligence, I could socket it, but it's still really not that good. Wand, really not that good either. 63 staff, is it any good? 842, no. Okay, 61 shield. Nope. 61 fists. Nope. 61 chest piece. Not really. Now, I know some of these items could be sold on the auction house, but I also know that like a lot of times I want to sell new stuff on the auction house and just cycle it up, get it up there, get it back down, and be fast with it. So, okay, 62, yeah. Sometimes you'll get very lucky and get a fiery brimstone salvaging yellows. I've gotten a couple like that. It really helps jumpstart your economy early on. All right, I'm almost to Paragon level 1. Wow, this is actually a lot of time to get to Paragon level 1. What I'm curious about is, I know that. What am I doing? I know that Paragon level 1, they said, is about the same amount of time it takes to get from 59 to 60. But I also thought that because I'm in Act 2 Inferno, as opposed to like Act 3 Hell, that these guys would be giving me a little bit more experience. Now, I'm like 95% sure that there is no more uniques in this zone. I'm very sure that there's no more up in the high ground. But since I caught 2 elites right here, it almost makes me think that there could be one more in the back. So that's all I'm checking. I'm just trying to maximize the number of uniques that I take down, or champion packs that I take down. Any here? Nope. Alright, so yep, that was it. So no more here at all. And now we go to the next zone. Alright, this seems like a good stopping point. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Next zone.